What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. We're going to start off by showing you guys my transfer list. I sold Palacios and Renan Lodi, mostly just because I didn't really want them. I have a feeling, actually, let me check their prices now. I have a feeling that their price is just going to go down and down and down. They're not super meta, and so I can't imagine they're going to hold a high price. So Lodi is now still the same. And Palacios is now still the same. So, no fails there. EA have released a lot of content and a lot of non-tent today. So the first thing they've done is obviously give week 3 bronze, silver, and gold, which is fine. They've given us the opportunity to upgrade Politano. Me personally, I don't think this upgrade is great. I think a few people, when I tweeted about it, a few people disagreed. So I'd love to hear your opinion in the comment section down below. It's not difficult to attain. Score a goal using Politano in 6 wins and 11 Serie A cards. Assist 7 goals with crosses and score 3 finesse goals. So it's not difficult to achieve for the upgrade. It's just that the upgrade is just a bit basic. It's +2s across the board with 5 in physical. These are supposed to be milestone players. Yeah. They're just not, it's February, it's the middle of February, and that's it. EA noted in their documentation that this is the only upgrade they will ever receive. So that 89 Politano is the last version of a milestone player. We are now 5 months, almost bang on to the day, into this FIFA cycle, and the milestone section is still just empty. It's just pointless. So nothing new in season objectives. They also noted in their documentation about the winter refresh of prime icon moments that no future star objective cards will get upgraded. So Zaniolo, Osimhen, James, and Erdegaard are not going to get upgrades, even though they've had winter upgrades. So there's another just negative thing from EA, I suppose, just something that's just not necessarily necessary. And then in terms of SBCs, they've put out a Haaland Player of the Month. However, he's like 900,000 coins. 3-star, 3-star, with really average agility and balance and relatively low stamina for this stage in the game cycle. It's just not good enough. Like 1 million coins for that. Like Messi was only like 1.6 million coins. They're playing on hype, of people, and that I think sucks a lot. And the other thing that sucks a lot is that this kit, which isn't even that great, requires an 83 rated squad, which is moronic. Absolutely moronic. 83 rated. However, one positive, a couple of positives. The Winter Refresh team I really like. There's some good players in it. It puts in some really usable cards, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Obviously, yesterday on the main channel, we talked about how the draft had loads of icons in it. Well, now, not only does it have icons in it, but also prime icon moments are immediately in draft. So I'm going to be doing a lot of drafting until either A, they change how many icon moments and icons are in draft. And there you go. There's the first one with Haji there. And he's got 5-star, 4-star. I don't know what his skill moves are otherwise. They have changed the skill moves and weak foot of at least a couple of icons, which is brilliant. So he was 4-star, 4-star for his 89. So they've boosted his skill moves to 5-star for the prime icon moments, which is brilliant. And we could pop him. I just literally just building this offline draft just to showcase what's popping up. There's Marcel Desailly and Guardiola. I'll take Guardiola in hopes of getting the prime icon moment Marcel Desailly. And last night, the icons were popping literally every single pick. Like I was getting like 15 or 16 icons per set. It seems like it's slowed down a little bit right now. And there is a new Florenzi as well. So that's one of the new winter transfer cards, which once again, I just think is brilliant. As I say, I think a few people disagreed with me that the new winter transfers are good cards. But I think there's at least 5 or 6 cards in there that are now super usable. Not necessarily meta or anything, but for objective squads or just in general are nice and usable. And there's another one of them in Bernat. It's not like an endgame card, sure, but good pace, very good dribbling for a fullback, decent defending, 96 stamina. Like you put a shadow on him or an anchor on him, and you've all of a sudden got yourself a top end fullback from a league that is desperate for fullbacks. So I quite like that. There's also the blue Areola. impacts the Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's had a monster pace boost, which I like a lot. And as I say, in general, I think the content today is a mix of great content and terrible content. And so that leaves me quite polarized, because on the one hand, I'm like, hey, there's some stuff here I really love and I can't wait to play more draft. Can't wait to try out all these prime icon moments. And these winter transfer cards. On the other hand, I'm really sad that the milestone section has just been absolutely ignored. And there's Barnes prime icon moment. Let's compare him and have a look at him compared to his 89. So his 89 is 4-star, 4-star, so the same. He's been given 2 pace, 4 shooting, 3 passing, 2 dribbling, and 2 physical. That is a really big upgrade. And there's Gorinka, 5-star, 4-star, which I believe he already was anyway. He's only a +1 from his 94, but he's been given 2 pace, 3 shooting, 2 passing, 5 physical, and 1 dribbling. And he's been given a massive 7 stamina boost. That card is brilliant. And this is why I'm excited to get into draft a lot right now. Getting to play with these players that we just couldn't afford normally. More icons coming out in the draft. There's Javier Zanetti there. His prime icon moment CDM card is available now as well. There's Barnes again, although not his prime icon moment card. And that's, again, something I'm enjoying at the draft right now, is the fact that there is no specific rotation. There's no, okay, we're just going to get this guy or that guy, like Figo and Overmars or whatever that kept popping. We've also got a Vieri prime icon moment there. So he's been a +1 from his 90 to 91, but he's been given 3 pace, 2 shooting, 2 passing, 2 dribbling, and 2 physical. He was 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, and he is now 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. So still not a bad card. Next pick up is going to come in with no icon there. So I just wanted to have a look at the icons. And as I said last night, I didn't enjoy the draft when I was drafting, because every time I would draft, I would end up with a full team of icons. That's not what I particularly want from the draft. I love the fact that icons pop more regularly. Big win there. But I also wanted more of the other promo card types, the future stars, the headliners, etc. So I'll show you the draft that I built, and I was going to play this on stream tonight, but I'm actually just going to quit this in first round. There you go. Look at that for a draft, right? I'm actually going to quit that in first round, because I want, for draft to grow, I want to rebuild a draft with prime icon moments to play with. So I completed the Bundesliga League SBC. EA did announce that they're going to be releasing... Oh, is that board straight away? Come on. Not a walkout. Yeah, they did announce that they're going to be releasing a new player for every league. Oh, is that the upgraded? No, he didn't get upgraded, did he? No, he didn't. So yeah, brand new icon set of 89 icons are in. The winter refresh team is in. And they do say, introducing an all-new winter refresh team with the real-world clubs making signings to help improve their squads. We've got boards again here. Now is the time for you to do the same. Walkout as well. Each winter refresh team will receive a uniquely tailored permanent upgrade designed to help improve your FUT club by filling either a position gap, aiding team building, adding depth, accessibility, or new options within their league or nation in FUT. And I genuinely like that. Like I said, like that Bernat is a big win for a league that is struggling for fullbacks. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with that massive pace boost that makes him super usable. Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United, again, really, really nice boost. Ericsson, 5-star, 4-star with a +10 shooting boost. Massive, massive boost for Ericsson as we get an informed walkout. Let's go, EA. Come on, French. Argentinian, don't know who that is. Goalkeeper, still don't know who it is. Still don't know. What is that, Rulli? No, it's not Rulli, is it? Is it Benitez? So it is really, there you go. So we get an informed walkout though. That's not bad. We've got 2 walkouts already and a board in the other pack. So we're doing okay so far from our packs. So they said about League Squad Building Challenge update, beginning from Winter Refresh through the course of FUT 20. So not all at once, but through the course of FUT 20. Every League SBC will be updated with the addition of a new player pick reward granted for completing the Group SBC. And the first one is Verdi from the Serie A. And it is good. The Verdi card is nice. It has few little downsides, but it's 5-star, 4-star, little low on stamina, but other than that, really, really good stats. And so I think it's generally brilliant. But based on the indication of what they said here, it means that no more League SBCs are coming. And that's sad because they have missed out on quite a few leagues, which ultimately is just super sad. I think they had potential to put in a whole bunch more League SBC cards. I generally have liked what they've done with the League SBC cards this year. And so, yeah, it's sad for me that they're just kind of giving up on that now. And it looks like they're just going to add one more player per league throughout the rest of FIFA 20. So it's like we've got one today. It might be a week until we get the next one, and then a week until the next one. And it just kind of, it's not the worst thing we can ever complain about for sure. It's just a bit sad. It is just a bit sad. And then they say about the league objective players, and this is something that's very, very sad for me. It says, during Winter Refresh, every league objective player will be updated with a new upgraded version to work towards. This will be the final league objective player upgrade the player will receive during FUT 20. And so, as I said, that Politano now kind of, I'm just sad with that. I think it's a mistake from EA personally. But outside of that, it's one of those ones where it's like, does that also mean that there will be no new Milestone players to play for, which also will be really sad? And does that also mean that the Milestone tab in general is done? Is that it? That they just, once you've completed those, we've got a lot of Remix players packs here. Once you've completed those, and once you've got those players done, once you've got the 300 wins in every category, that's it. Your Milestone section is done. Maybe we'll get an update in Team of the Season for it or something. I don't know. So yeah, there's definitely some positives, lots of positives, but also lots of negatives from the content that's released today. There is a lot to do, a lot to get on with. There's still a lot to grind in this game, a lot of fun to be had. I do feel like the next few weeks, however, is going to be me pushing back in towards draft. If the icons remain the same in the draft the way that they currently are, there's really not much all else for me to do in FIFA other than play draft. I'll get to experience all of those players constantly. We'll get some good rewards. It's a much more casual setting of gameplay. So that'll be where I'm at with it. So we can expect the road to glory. Any good players there? No, we can expect the road to glory to, I don't know. Basically what we spoke about a couple of days ago. Maybe it will change. I don't want to turn it into a draft glory per se, but who knows where we're going to go with it over the coming days. So got a lot of boards out of these packs. A couple of walkouts as well. One inform walkout, one regular walkout. No sign of a promo card just yet, although Kere used to have a promo card and now doesn't. That's a really good pack for cards. We get a Murata card there as well. There was, interestingly enough, no SBCs today other than one kit, which was very, very surprising. We're going to get another inform, not a walkout on this occasion out of the rare gold pack. Would be nice to pick up one of those blue cards, but beggars can't be choosers and all. I don't know. I don't know how quickly I'm going to start grinding towards the things that are left, because it is the draft, as I say, is what's really interesting me right now. The draft is definitely something that's grabbing my attention. Having the opportunity to play with players that otherwise just will not be affordable. We get a Romelu Lukaku in there. That's really nice. As far as Belgians go, he's definitely one of the better ones that we could get. There's some good consumables in there too. So lots of profit to be made from selling the items in the club as per usual. Haven't got through it all just yet. But I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play a FUT Champions game today as well in today's video. Just because, in fact, let me switch into the thing now. Because we can do Osimhen. Well, not do Osimhen, but we have Osimhen. Where's my? There it is. We have Osimhen in our team now, the 88. So this will be pretty much the first time that we're going to be playing with him properly as a player in our starting lineup. My starting lineup's not quite ideal yet. I've got a few changes to make. So there you go. There was my League SBC setup done, guys. I've got one more League SBC that's really easy to grind, and that's going to be the La Liga. And I think by the time I get through the La Liga stuff, I believe we're going to be in a position where we can probably do the Premier League again as well. So tomorrow will be La Liga packs. Sunday will be Premier League packs, and then a couple games on top of that. But this is the squad that I'm rocking right now. I know it's not 100, perfect 100 chem. We can get more chemistry eventually. But yeah, I mean that's literally where it's at. And for now, let me pop a squad fitness card on. I think I've got 10 or 12 of these again now, haven't I? Yeah, so another like 15,000 coins worth of content right there that we're going to have to sell on. What I will have this weekend as well is I will have the Foot Champs reward pack. I think I need 15 wins to get the ultimate pack, and then of course the Golden Goat. So I'll make sure that we finish that off this week, no matter what. So here we go, guys, with my first game of the weekend league. This guy's got red Mbappe, red Varane, a couple icons in there, lots of SBCs, Heung-min Son, Big Verge, Team of the Year Alisson. As far as my first opponent goes, this is actually a really, really good squad. Usually the first 5 or 6 games, it's a lot of like low-end squads. This guy already has the Golden Goat as well. Not that it takes a lot to get, you know, we're at a stage in FIFA now where everybody is kind of getting towards a Golden Goat. Even if you just played casually. I mean, I didn't even play how many weekends. I've only played 4 full weekends, the whole game cycle, and even for me, I'm in a position where I'm about to get the Golden Goat this weekend. You know, so Golden Goat isn't really an indication of somebody being really, really brilliant, but just straight away off of this guy's first set of passing and whatnot, this is a quality player. He's obviously got a couple of big reds for a reason. If I had to guess, I'd say he's at the very least a gold 2. No, with drag backs like that and step overs and stuff, I'm thinking even a gold 1 to elite level player. Definitely a gold 1 to elite level player. I don't know why he's passed that though. Yeah, he could easily have scored a goal there. He's missed out on a couple of shooting opportunities, and it's going to give me the chance to break away here. We've got some space. We've got Hazard into James. James to Kante. Kante out to Trent. We've got Mbappe at the far post. Oh, it's going to go into Osimhen. He's tried to bike it instead of heading it. I don't understand why. That's nice from Mendy. Let's see if we can get a good attack on. I've been playing good FIFA recently. Played in the draft a couple of times last night, and it was nice. Yeah, see, people like this, I'm struggling to find enjoyment against. I think you guys saw me in yesterday's video just quitting rivals against somebody that was playing exactly like this. Now in champs, I'm never just going to quit, right? Because obviously champs is just too important. Every game is super valuable, but also it's like I just don't want to, like, look how many men he's got in his box. He's not actually trying to press me. On Mbappe. Oh, I wanted him to scoop turn. He's not actually trying to press me. He's just sitting there, covering the line, covering the in front of the defenders, and that's it. And here we go again. Is that a foul, ref? Oh, but here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe again. Come on. Go on, Hazard. Go on, Hazard. Let's go. That's 1-0. That's a good goal to get as well, because this guy's solid as. Now I really kind of don't mind if he plays like this for the rest of the game, because I know that I'll be able to just hold the possession at this point. He's going to have to come out of his shell if he wants to get the ball back, if he wants to get back into the game. He's definitely not going to be able to just utilise 10 men behind the ball the rest of the game. And we're clean through here as well. We've got a far post cross on. Going to be Trent's. And here he is again. Look where his back 4 are. They're so deep in his own box. Tried. After I got that first La Croqueta off, I should have done a bit better, but nice to Osimhen. Mbappe and De Bruyne are doing bits there. Definitely liking having my fullbacks all the way up the field here. Although if I get countered, I'm in a bit of trouble. And let's go all the way back. We don't need to score goals here, man. You know what I mean? This guy needs to score goals. We absolutely do not need to score goals. So we just have the luxury of kicking the ball out of play to him. But we have the luxury of being able to play super passive. If he just wants to play that game, I'm happy to play that game, you know. Obviously, if he scores, then it's going to be a bit more bit more frustrating to try and get back into the lead again. But if he doesn't score, we're in a real good spot. And there's Mbappe. No, that's Osimhen, sorry, clean through. Osimhen with the fake shot inside. And there's Mbappe, and that's 2-0. And that's another good goal. And I'm playing this game smart. I'm playing this game really well against a very tricky opponent, very, very defensive with a strong squad. Understands all the tricks, the skill moves, the drag backs and all sorts. And we're having a good game against him. And again, now, if he just wants to... Is he sitting drop back now, or is he actually putting his... no, see, he's got his players up the field now. Now that he's 2-0 down, he knows that he needs to get back into the game. He can't just keep sitting there on drop back. That's my David Luiz wildly out of position as well. He's using the left bumper dribbling there too. Oh, I've read that, but this is a good opportunity for him to get back in the game here. And now it's my turn to sit. Look at how my team is now. My team's so many men back. You know why? Because now he's pushed up so much. It's very difficult for my my players to get out. And we can again just relax, just kind of like slow the game down a little bit. He's got overload ball side, which makes it nice and easy for us to cut the angles down the wings here. We've got James in. Is he going to get that ball? Yes, he is. Is that a foul? No, it's not. That's nice play. That's De Bruyne in. That was obvious. Probably shouldn't have selected into this player here. And nice defending again. We're defending really well. As I say, this guy's a real tricky opponent. Hazard's through there. Lovely little risen ball. That's Hazard in behind. And I know I'm a bit silent here, guys, because that's not where I've aimed at. Oh my days. He's actually going to get a chance off it. That'll be a goal as well. That'll be a goal. I can't believe he scored off of that. Oh, that just wasn't where I aimed the ball. It just wasn't. I aimed that up towards the attacking midfielder, and the game just decided that it wouldn't go to the attacking midfielder. There's James. Nice from James. Nice from Mbappe. Oh, that's a good tackle. I should have made that 3. This guy's back in the game now, which is a bit frustrating. Like, I've dominated possession, dominated passing, dominated the game in general. But because of the way he's playing literally for those counter-attacks. It's just keeping him in the game. And it is a bit frustrating. Let's get James off. Let's get Sarr on. Let's get that pace down that right-hand side. Let's play out this second half. And if I just play as concise and as good as I did in that first half, then we should be able to see this game out comfortably. But I just know how this guy's setting up. It's probably best for me to switch to a 5 at the back. Do you know what? I'm going to switch to a 5 at the back. Let's play the game. You know, if this guy wants to play all-out defense, have no possession, and not press me when I'm on the ball, let me make sure that I'm not getting countered up against this guy. I think that's my 5 at the back formation. Yeah, so David Luiz, I knew I was going to have to change some stuff around here. So Kante is going to become my C centre-back as well. Let's play Mbappe in the centre midfield. He'll do okay there. Osimhen and Sarr at front, Hazard at cam. I've not played 5 at the back much this year. I don't particularly know how well it is. I'm not particularly a big fan of like sweating out games either, which again is one of the reasons why I don't particularly enjoy. I've said particularly about 7 times there, haven't I? Why I don't enjoy very much rivals at a high level, because every game is like this and worse, right? Especially when you're trying to do objectives, it can be very grating. With that being said, you know, this is champs. I want to get those wins. I want to make sure that I'm playing my best in champs. And if we have to sit up 5 at the back and have this guy just back off me constantly, I'm down for that. I don't mind that at all. He's got, as I say, he's got, you know, a very, very nice team. He's using overload ball side as well. Look how far over his team is. So hopefully we can actually pull apart his defenders constantly over and over again. Because they're just going to keep running backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. See how far over they are now? And then so we get another ball all the way across. And then we can go all the way through again. There's Osimhen. Drop that ball back. And then we can spread it again. Oh, he's actually marked the fullback run. I didn't even see that. Fair play from him. That's quite smart, actually. A good way to counter people doing what I was doing. Here goes Sarr, though. Here's Sarr in behind. And that's lovely. Into Mbappe. And that's a pen. Is that a red card as well? That's a penalty. He's let's go, Hazard. Lovely goal. He's moved his keeper there as well to get the to stop the ball from going easy in for the finesse shot. I should have gone near post. That's lovely from Osimhen. A bit of space on the inside there. There's Trent for it. Oh, I see what I said with there's Trent. That's who I was aiming that at, but Hazard's away there as well. I'm happy I'm 3-1 up because this guy is a really, really solid player. Great tackle, Robertson. And again, lovely. Is that foul? No. Again, sorry for the silent parts here, guys. I am just focused up very, very hard here. This guy's obviously a real quality player. He scores off of that. That was nice. I might have to put that into my repertoire right there. That was real nice. Little fake shot stop. Gets into the point where he, you know... Oh, we've got some good defending from him. That's really bad play from him there. I don't know if he's getting frustrated or what here, but I like it. Whatever's happening here, I feel like we're in his head at the moment. That's nice from Mendy. Oh, I've read that. Nice. Let's go Osimhen. Let's go Osimhen. Oh, that's a good save. Let that go out. Ah, not for a goal kick though. I think a fourth goal and we'll be done here, but I've still got to play safe and well enough. This guy is all out attack now. How funny is it? Like that people go from like being part of the bus, one depth, drop back, all guys on defense. You know, he had 37% in the first half of possession and just couldn't really do much with it. Didn't get the ball or anything. Now all of a sudden he's 3-1 down and he's just all out attack. Like no in between, as per usual with these sort of people. Absolutely no in between. Sadly, I'm feeding into what he needs. I'm giving him far too much time and energy on the ball. Good defending. Let's go. That's really good defending. And we've got another good counter-attack on here. Don't need to rush my counters, though. I've just got a lot of space, a lot of options here. Oh, that's unlucky. I should have raised that. Even if it was a chip-through ball, whatever it should have been raised for sure. It's good stuff from Kante. We're at 72nd minute now. So, again, I don't particularly need to do too much. I can just play the safe game. He's on overload ball side. So, we can spend a bit of time. Look how he's like manually covering that player over there again. But again, I really do not mind. Like, I really do not mind burning the clock, man. If somebody's going to be playing these ways, I've got to make sure I do my best as well. You know, we've got to make sure we exploit every deadbeat, unbelievably toxic tactic. I'm not necessarily saying I'm playing toxic. I've skipped my replays. You know, I've tried to be respectful in that manner. If somebody wants to play like this against me, I'll play like this against them. You know, we can again just go back here, burn the clock down a little bit. If I get a fourth goal, there'll be no more real need to burn the clock. But until then, we're in a healthy spot. You know, we don't need to. Is that not a foul? He's actually got away with that. That's nice, Mendy. There's Mbappe into Hazard into Osimhen. Oh, that is lovely, lovely FIFA. Osimhen's missed it. Is he going to get the rebound? No, he's not. That's too bad. That was really nice FIFA. And this guy moved his keeper again, which gave him the chance to get back into the game. Not back into the game, but the ball back, essentially. This is Alisson. 7 minutes to go. I've been known to throw away 2-goal leads with 7 minutes before, so it's still very important to stay on top of things here. Osimhen, he's missed 2 really easy chances, but it's less because of Osimhen missing 2 really easy chances and more because this guy moved his keeper whilst I was taking those chances, you know? So I have to take some responsibility for it as well. I have to make sure that I understand when it's me that's going wrong versus when it's the game that's going wrong. But now with just a couple minutes left, this game is absolutely wrapped up. And yeah, we are... Whoops. That was a bad pass, but we got away with that one. That's a lovely play again. I've actually carved out some really, really good opportunities here today. Oh, big verge just in the way. 1 minute to go, guys. And that is pretty much all she wrote. Saar has been brilliant as an impact sub. I didn't particularly like him too much when I started him. He hasn't got a great return in terms of goals and games and stuff. But a big, big win there, guys. I mean, you guys saw the full game. I wouldn't have cut anything out there. That was a very, very strong opponent. BJ Van B 2001. Brilliant player. You know, again, I dominated possession. He only had 2 chances the whole game, but a strong, strong performance from me. I wonder if that, yeah, see, for his goal, it won't show it. It's just not far enough back. But there you go, guys. A big, big, strong win there for me for my first game. That is going to be the end of the video for today. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.